Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Motivational Mondays. Today, I am tackling a very important subject, and it's how do I maintain a personal practice of creative work when I'm busy working a job or being a parent or freelancing and a number of different things. One thing that's really key for me is just identifying that it's normal. That's the first thing I want to just spell out for you. It is completely normal to have a number of different priorities that always seem to take precedence over your creative work. It's something that tons of people struggle with, and I just want to let you know, like, don't villainize yourself because you're struggling with this, because it's something that comes up a lot and something I've certainly struggled with. I do many things, and I'm very, very busy as a father, having a full-time job, helping other people, mentoring, all sorts of things. But there has to come a point where you are really setting aside sacred time. So I think your schedule really becomes sacred. The thing is that if I have a deadline for a film project, for example, I'm not going to miss that deadline. I don't miss deadlines. And I think if you're watching this video and this relates to you, you're probably in a similar boat where it's like, if it's external, then we're going to meet those deadlines. If it's internal, then it's somehow, negotiable that it's okay to miss it. So the thing that I want to point out is, in order to make it non-negotiable, you almost have to kind of create this other external, I don't want to use the word pressure, but maybe this other source of external accountability. One great way of doing that is to have some sort of creative partner. Now, let's say that you're not even working on this project together per se, but you're holding each other accountable. Say, you know what, I've got these projects coming up. Stay on me about my deadlines. So wonderful. I want to have this project done by next Thursday. Can you please check in with me and say, hey, where are we with blah, 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 blah. One of the reasons why this is really helpful is because suddenly it makes you make yourself a priority because you're noticing that it's a priority for someone else and you can return the favor. A couple of great examples of that. There are two musicians in particular that come to mind who are working on self-produced projects. They didn't need me to produce anything for them. They didn't need me to write any music. They didn't even need me to really listen. They knew what they wanted already, but they were struggling with getting the project done. And so I came in as like an informal project manager and essentially just made a timeline. Said, okay, great. We're going to go into Google Sheets. We're going to share this document. Talk to me. What are the names of all the songs? Great. We have all the names of songs. Let's create a production schedule. What happens is you take something that can be really informal with your creative process, and then suddenly you're making it very formal, like most of your work that gets prioritized is. So what's beneficial with this is now you can start to set milestones. So we started off just kind of building out and saying, okay, good, here are the songs. First phase is let's just sit down and just write the songs and just come up with the concept, finalize the lyrics, come up with the mock tracks, create the sheet music, have the keyboard player track, have the bass player track, get delivery of these different things. And really kind of kept this tracker document so that the progress was obvious of what was going on. In addition to that, it also became a great way to be able to set actual dates. Okay, great. First thing is I want to have all 5 of these songs, the concept for these 5 songs written a month from now. And then you have an accountability partner that can come in and say, hey, well, where are you with XYZ? If you get in the practice of doing this for yourself, but also doing it for others, then you can put yourself in a position where you are empowered to be able to make these sorts of decisions and to be able to have some sort of consistency in your workflow. So I think that is a key part of it. And then also too, give yourself something that you can build up. Let's say that your day, normally starts early in the morning and you're up by 8 o'clock to do your workout or whatever it is, whatever your routine is. Give yourself 15 minutes. And it might seem like nothing, but right now, if you're doing nothing, 15 minutes will actually feel like a lot. Give yourself 15 minutes. I'm going to get up at 7:45 instead of 8, and I'm going to practice keys for 15 minutes and see what that feels like for a week. After a week, say, you know what? I think I can give myself 20 minutes. And start giving yourself 20 minutes every morning. You're going to start to cherish that time in the morning that you spend. And even if it's in the evening, right before you go to bed, whenever it is, have a sacred, set aside time, dedicated time to you being able to sit down and deal with your creative practice. And I guarantee you'll notice a difference and you'll start to crave that more and you'll want to create more space for it. So that's very, very key. And I highly recommend that you take the time out and start small and incrementally let it grow. All right, that's all I have for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.